today I'm testing out products I hauled from Temu that I haven't gotten around to showing you how they work. Out of everything I'm showing you today, I've only actually used maybe 2 of the product. Everything else is going to be like brand new first impressions. So we'll see how this goes. This video is not sponsored. I'm filming this video because there is so much interest behind Temu beauty products. I get to work with them in other videos. I get to haul them, get to try them. So I figured, why not share that with you guys? Because if you're interested in any way of spending your hard-earned money on any of these products, why not you check them out, see them in action before you go ahead and snag them. Make sure you're interacting with today's video. Make sure you are doing all the things for me. You're hitting that like button. No, the like button is down here. So make sure you're hitting that like button and you're commenting as we go along, because as a community, we communicate. Hello. And I'm like giving you feedback. I'm talking to you guys and that kind of thing. So I'd love it if you guys can like talk back. If you're new here, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I do post 5 days out of the week, all things beauty hauls, try-ons, tips and tricks, makeup tutorials, all that good stuff. So I hope you consider checking out my other videos, and I also hope you consider joining our little family here on the YouTube by hitting the subscribe button. And as always, I need to give a shout out to my channel members, the G Squad, an amazing group of people who have joined channel memberships and are supporting the channel at a higher level. So if you're ever interested in joining this amazing group of people, all you have to do is hit that join button below and you are good to go. Okay, let's move forward and play around with affordable Temu makeup. I'm going to start off with the Duroll little base situation. This is the matte foundation. I've tried this once before. It wore really well. I really liked her. The only thing I'm going to tell you about this Temu foundation, make sure that you don't have too much hydration on this skin. Like right now, all I did was like wash my face and apply toner and I'm good to go. That's more than enough. This adds that radiance and hydration. I feel like because I did apply the primer. Oh my God, where's the primer? It was right here. It was right here. Here it goes. Because I did apply this pore refining shrinking primer situation, it added extra hydration to the skin. And so it was beautiful at first. And then as it wore, it kind of looked throughout the day like it was not patchy, just almost slightly separating in certain areas. And I had to tap it out. And I find had I not gone in with a product, I would have been okay. Anyway, so I am going to apply this baby like that. See how simple? So I'm going to be traveling with this because it's just so freaking convenient. And I like it just as much. Guys, I have like a whole thing of Temu, like a little basket here. I like this foundation as much as I've loved my Langmani. And if you've been here for a minute, you know how much that means to me. And then I'm going to blend it all out with a Temu beauty sponge. Take a peek back there. You see that? I added all my sponges. They were in a closet in a bag and it was driving me nuts. So I added all my beauty sponges and then my velvet powder applicator and stuff into that jar instead of cookies. Da-da-da, blend, blend, blend. And I'm gonna say something because I get comments all the time and that's fine. Like, people have the right to their opinion. If you only buy certain Temu items, I get it. Like, sometimes we're picky. We're not sure if we should dive on in and try everything, right? Like all different categories. If you click on my video, and this is for you, this is for the people who are just so negative. If you clicked on my video saying that it was a freaking Temu video, okay, because the thumbnail says it all and the title too. So if you clicked on this video and are taking the time to sit here and be like, I would never buy off of Temu, then you know what? I'm happy that you are so blessed that you can afford to pay for anything and everything full price and you don't have to worry about budget. But on this channel, we stay true to who we are. I remember when I didn't have $2 to buy a $2 pencil from e.l.f. Okay, I like the fancy stuff. Trust me, I feature a lot of that here on the channel, but I also feature affordable because whether it's gifted or I paid for it myself, I love to save money. And I myself have found amazing product over at Temu. So if you're not willing to try it and you just want to knock it, like, bye. We don't have time for that here. Not everyone has a tree in their backyard with money growing out of it. You know what I mean? So yeah. And I don't want to be negative because that's not who we are here, but it's just those people, like, you see the thumbnail, you see the title, heard the intro. I could never, but we sparked interest because you're here. Thanks for the view. Thanks for the interaction. Thanks for the comment. You can never, but you're here. You know what I mean? It's like, it's so funny to me. Okay, so we're going to move on. That was a little vent sesh, but you guys are my friends, so I get to do that. Because if you look at the comments, sometimes people want to get funny. People want to get funny, honey. So we have 2 bronzers. I feel like this one wants to fall out. I've not used her. Dicho y hecho. Look, I said it and it happened. I opened it. I've not used her. I swatched her when we did the actual unboxing. Oh man, I'm gonna kind of press her in. Are you gonna stay? It looks like it wants to be a dupe for the Rare Beauty. I remember swatching her and then kind of going like this, but I already had makeup on, so we couldn't like see what the effects were. And then I recently hauled this one. Remember that packaging was like so fancy and nice. So I want to try this. The thing is, they're both 2 different tones. So I think I'm going to use the potential Rare Beauty dupe first. See, maybe because it's a little cooler, maybe I can get away with like slightly contouring, if you will. This one, I'm trying to hold it like this so it doesn't fall over. This one is in number 2. It's a little bit of a tougher formula. I still haven't gotten my nails done, for anyone wondering. Look at that. Look at the growth. And they're not lifting, which is great. Does that look so good? I'm going to use the other one because I want to see how deep we can go with these products. They're not lifting, however. I've gotten like so overwhelmed with stuff for the school for the girls because the new school year and stuff like that. And I'm getting a new roof within like the next week and some change, kind of. So that's been a process. The shopping around, the appointments of this, that, it's been a lot. We have a ton of doctor's appointments this month. I have an event that I'm going to, which is why your girl touched up those grades, because it was time. I was trying to see how long I could go. No, ma'am, it was time. And because I've been pretty swamped, I haven't gotten around to getting like my manicure done. But I have an event next week, so I have no choice but to squeeze it into my schedule, even if it means I'm going to sleep at like 2 o'clock in the morning. Trust, we will be filming that, and that should be a video you will see real soon. I like this. I feel like if you want to go really subtle with your bronzer, this one is so lightweight and it's so tiny, that would work. I kind of want to go extra today. I'm going to go in with this one. This one is in the shade number 4. And I think a lot of people are buying it because they keep recommending it to me. So we'll see. I am going to press this in. I found that the Rare Beauty was like, because it's a drier formula, it took me a little bit longer to blend. That one is wearable. This one looks like it's like glam. I'm going to do the one side so we can see Rare Beauty dupe and then glam. If you're new to my channel, I do a ton of hauls. I'm going to link the All Things Temu playlist below. I do try-ons and reviews of the beauty products that we haul off of YouTube. Some people just want to like haul them. I want to try them. I want to show you guys if they work, if they don't. I've had a few flops. It happens. And then I've had product that you're like, yes, I can't believe it was like $3. I'm going to balance it with the under eye. Watch it make sense. If you're looking at me like, oh my God, what a hot mess, trust the process, okay? So we have intensity and like, and then here we have everyday, much lighter, very wearable. I'm not mad at it. I feel like I would go with this side for like a no makeup, keeping it simple along with the Durol. I think it looks really nice. It looks very natural, healthy, dewy. It's cute. But if I want to go glam with the concealer that I'm going to apply, I would totally use the stick form. So far, this is like my favorite concealer I've tried off of Temu. I like that brightness, so I like to mix them up. The deeper one is a 10 and the lighter one is number 8. So I'm gonna do like that. You see how it looks like it would go, but it's a little yellow, and a little bit of that one. I added a little more of the number 10 on the outer end. That way, once I start blending, it all kind of balances out. I'm gonna use my Temu sponge, and listen, when it comes to tools, I've really been enjoying Temu sponges for the last 2 years. I stopped paying $7, $10, $15, $20, $21 for a beauty sponge when I can get like a 100 pack for $12 over on Temu. Like, come on. Look at that coverage. Like, come on now. I'm going to dab some of both of them. See, just simply, just a little bit goes a very long way. Dab, dab, and I think I want to leave my eyebrows alone. I laminated them yesterday with my Temu brow laminator kit. Yes, I did. They look really good. So I'm just going to kind of comb through them and we'll play it by ear. I have hauled a few powders like to set the skin. There are some that are really, really good and some that are not. So I'm just going to use my go-to because it's what I'm obsessed with right now. It is not a Temu product, so I'm not going to show it to you. I'm actually curious, like if you know what setting powder I use under my eyeball. I showed you guys these blushes in the last haul. I got 2 different shades. We were really excited over them because, nena, these are like massive. And I can see how full they are. They're like from the top all the way to the bottom. Look how pretty that is. It's It's kind of like a blusher. I admit they have fragrance. It's a weird fragrance. It's kind of like if it wants to be a soap and aromatherapy put together and it just didn't make up its mind. They kind of smell alike but smell different. The fragrance does not linger, but the fragrance is there. So if you like have issues with fragrance, I totally get it. I'm gonna go in with number 4, but this one here is number 4, and then this one is number 1. When I hauled this, all we did was give her a good swatcheroo. Oh, that picks up like, so I'm curious. See, it's forgiving. It's kind of like pinky. Yeah, I don't know that this is a smell that most people would love. It's a very aged fragrance. I can't pinpoint. It's different, like really different. You see, it adds a radiance and a little bit of a flush. All right, friends, we're going to move on to the eyes. I'm going to prime the eyeball. I'm going to blend this baby out. And then we're going to move in with these. When we checked it out during the haul and we swatched it, I was very transparent. I know that they like sponsor hauls and stuff and gift me the product, but I keep it real. And so these were really nice, but I feel like at least the shades that I swatched were way too shimmery for the chic. And so I decided that they would work best on the eyeball. So I'll start off with the fluffy brush. I want to go into this gold. Let's just kind of tap it in and see how that goes. I think I'm going to go brighter on the inner corner. Do you see what I'm saying? Like that works so well as an eyeshadow. Although now I'm like feeling bold and I'm like, what if I had this as a highlighter on the cheeks and just give it a try? What's the worst that can happen, right? So I'm going to take the brush. I'm going to flip her over. I think I want to go lighter. So I'm going to go in to this palette. So just so that you know, they did have like 3 or 4 different variations on the palette. So I ended up getting number 3 and number 4. I'm going to go into the number 3 and dip into this like pale gold shade. Oh, okay. Tap that here. It's kind of like a lot. That's a lot. Not mad at it. It's just a lot. Did you imagine that on the cheeks? Okay, so I'm just kind of blend. I do want to deepen this little area here. So I'm going to dip into this palette, which I've already played with, and it's actually really nice. It's a doopity dupe. Pero what color do I want? I'm going to go into this one here. It's kind of like, I want to be black, but I'm also brown. It's really pretty. I'll focus that out here and then drag up a little bit. Oh, this was the perfect shade because I didn't want to go super smoky today, but I wanted to zhuzh the eye up and have everything kind of fused together. That's really pretty. I'm going to switch up the brush and I think I want to go into this shade. I know it's deep, but I want to kind of mattify this area here just a smidge. Okay, so far everything I've tried, I'm liking. These, again, the fragrance, it's starting to disappear, but it could be a bit much. I said I wasn't going to go smoky and here we are. I mean, it's not full-blown smoke, pero nena, we're getting there. So I have to calmate, I gotta calm down. That looks good though. And then I'm gonna use this KVD brush. It's one of the ones that I hauled recently off of Temu. Dip into this slate gray, blend that out. Mascara's on. Moving on to lashes. Listen, I'm obsessed with their self-adhesive lashes. Entonces, look, I'm not kidding you. Like this one is done. I still have those. I don't really use these as much because they're like way too flared out for my liking for like every day. But I use everything else. So I have those, right? Boom. I have a freaking backup and I have like 4 more on the way because they're that good. I am rationing these. Like these will probably be the ones that I wear to the event because they're that freaking amazing. These are the One Step by the brand One Sis. These have been discontinued, at least the listing that I got. And I was looking, I can't find them anywhere. Like they both feel good. It's just lighter and the glue is even tackier. I'm always open to trying new lashes and see maybe the ones that are discontinued will never come back, which would be a tragedy. But I might also discover like something else that's fantastic. These are also self-adhesive. They look like so, and they come with a little tool and a little lash curler. I've tried these lash curlers. They don't work, so I'm not gonna lie. I'm getting rid of it because it's not good. So let's see how these work. These are the FD24s. I'm not even gonna use this tool. I don't even know why I pulled it out because I'm so set in my ways with the tools that I am so used to. Let's see if you're any good. All right, friends, these are actually pretty good. They're sticking good. You know, I'm not finding that I need to like take them out, put them back in and readjust. They're just kind of like going on. If you're having issues removing it from like the little palette thing, remove it via the base. You don't want to pull it off of the little hair, because if you do, they're gonna get all crinkly and they're gonna look like they got electrocuted, and that's how they get messed up. And then once you place it, squish. And that is the one eye with the lashes. There's definitely a difference. They do have some that are thicker and longer, so if you want more drama, obviously go with those. But this is more so for me like every day. I really like these. Are they going to last all day? I don't know. I will keep you posted in the comments. So I'll pin something for you guys letting you know, did it stay all day just like the other ones or not? If they do, it would be a nice alternative, except it doesn't come with the same amount as the other packs. Like the other packs come with more, so it lasts me longer. I decided to use an eyeshadow to fill in the brows because I needed it. Yeah, I needed it. Now we're going to apply a cheek highlight because I'm very curious about these, and I do have this, not this one. I love this brush, by the way, by KVD. I got this over on Temu. I don't know if it's authentically KVD or not. I can't say, but I do like this dual-ended brush here. And then I'm gonna move forward and use this one. This is going to be a number 4. Since the blush is supposed to be pink, should we go pink? I don't know how that's gonna go. I'm gonna go in with this fluffy brush. All right. These smell like baby powder. Okay. And then I'm gonna tap. Okay, so the pink is pretty. The pink doesn't look glittery, which is great. So we're gonna kind of apply that. It's just radiant. Do the same thing on the other side. All right, you guys, I think so far it looks really pretty. I do want to brighten the under eyes. Actually, I'll do it while we're here on camera. This is the brush that I've been using to brighten the under eye. I find that it gets in that inner corner really well for me. And it picks up like the perfect amount of product. You see, there we go. All right, I think I'm going to finesse the eye just a little bit. For the lips, I'm going to go lighter because I feel like the eyes are a bit much at this point. I'm going to use this Dragon Renee lip liner and then this ML Smile Lip Oil Slick. It is basically a dupe for the NYX. It is a dupe, okay? I have the NYX ones and it literally does like the very same thing. The lip liner is creamy. It's nice. It came in a whole set. And I did get a variety of shades, but I feel like when I swatched them all, the shades were pretty much like the same. Even swatch looked the same. So I gave some of them away and I only kept a handful. See, this has the little clicky thing down here. Same concept, you click, it pumps up. Don't over pump. Otherwise, you have way too much. Wow, this is like not a lip combo for today. And I have not, till this day, found anything on Temu that I'm obsessed with when it comes to the lips. Like, there were some things that were good, but nothing that was absolutely amazing that I was like, oh my God, I need it in every single color. Just a few nice items. Okay, so this is what it's going to look like if you were to do the combo together. It's a very comfortable formula. It's just not going to be for today's look. So we're going to switch this up. All right, friends. So I ended up coming up with a combo of my own for the lips. The struggle was real. I changed my lip combo 3 times trying to figure out the one that I wanted. All right, guys, but here is the completed look. Now, I've previously hauled all of these products. Most of them we tried for the first time today. I really want to hear, did you snag any of these after I hauled them, or were you waiting to see the try on? I'm very curious. If you've made it all the way through, you are a real one. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you've enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.